Around the world in 80 days is a thing of the past. It needs to be much faster these days if global trade is to flourish. The Transcontinental Railroad is all well and good, but it's far too inefficient for the constant growing needs and large quantities of goods in transit. But there is one project that promises to redress this, a ship canal that connects the oceans in the east and west. In this way, large amounts of cargo can be transported easily and conveniently. He who controls this canal controls global trade and thus the entire world.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another America Campaign Transport Fever Edition. This is Panama Canal. We're going to be knocking into this mission. You can see I've got 2 of the medals already unlocked. We'll see about these other 3. Landslide sounds a bit scary, but here we go. Let's head into the Panama Canal. I'll see you guys on the inside.
The 20th century is young, and the climate is tropical. The French project on the Chagres River is swamped with problems, as it were. Their coffers are empty, and thousands of workers have fallen to a mysterious illness. This is the opportunity for our great nation. The construction of the canal requires great logistical skill. The debris that accumulates during the excavation of the canal needs to be removed. And the workers need to remain as healthy and well-fed as possible so that things proceed as quickly as possible. Let's help with the construction project of the century.
All right, this is going to be awesome. 5 medals can be earned on this mission. Panama Canal, you can already see the canal down here in that restricted area. We've got Gamboa and Cologne up here. Let's see the medals that we can do this episode. And don't you all worry if you're keeping up with the free play. We're going to be back at it. I hope you guys are really enjoying the game. This is actually my first episode to release after launch of Transport Fever. So, been having a ton of fun having everyone along, and I hope you guys are really enjoying it. It looks like they're still working on it, still things to be done, but it's going to be fun, right? Anywho's, let's check out these medals. Pride of the nation. Make the president proud by ensuring the canal can be constructed and completed before 1924. So that's 20 years we could do this in. Now, secure funding. Make sure that you never miss an opportunity to spend the money at your disposal. Your account balance should never grow to an 8-figure sum. So basically, keep spending your money. That's funny. Keep spending your money. That's funny. We'll actually probably do some upgrades and stuff in these little towns if we can to keep spending our money. We shall see. Landslide. If you dig too quickly through the Colubra Passage, you're risking a landslide. But it does demonstrate a great deal of motivation. Increased the maximum production of the quarry 4-fold. Oh. How cool. Anyway, let's jump into it. Let's get started. What does Mr. America have for us? Start mission.
First of all, the workers we've enticed here from the nearby islands require supplies. They need wood to build primitive accommodation and enough sustenance so that they don't just keel over. Some of them look quite sick.
Well, obviously, what they're talking about right here is that we're going to have to hook up the central warehouse, which I just hooked up, to the farm out here. So I'm just going to put a truck station at both. I'm going to bring up my little depot here. We're going to just throw this right at the end of that path there, like so. And I might even do some passengers and stuff in these towns, but not as of yet. Right now, we are going to supply this central warehouse right here, which I think is the right? Is that right? Yes. So if you click on this, it'll open that up. So you know that this storage is actually the central warehouse, however you want to match that up. But on that note, let's buy some road vehicles, and we have some more options. We actually now have the steam lorry to play with, so I would like to do that. I would say, I don't know, what's a good number? Throw a number at me. 7. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to put all these on a new line that goes, it's probably too many, but we'll probably reappropriate some of these, if that's the proper term, in a second. So there we have that. First of all, the workers need food. Let's hit the tab key, get this game a-rolling. Get these steam lorries out of the door. Let's check them out. Up close and personal. Cool little beds they have in the back, but this is Steam power. Look at that, it's like a little baby train on wheels. That is cool. And remember, we can color these. Let's color them a nice little, whoa! That's wild right there. We color it more like this lighter brown. That one's okay. Darker one. Yeah, that's the ticket. Now I'm thinking if we want to color all of these guys, if I hit the full line, vehicle, color, boom. No, let's do a really obvious color so you can all see it. Boom, look. The pink food brigade. Anyway, that's how you change all the colors. We're going to go back to our nice little brown here. And price per kilometer, $938. Right, so that's what's good about this. You look at your line, and under vehicles, if you're looking for this kind of hidden number, and you're wondering, hey, price per kilometer, 938. Easy ways to start going in and looking at how much your income's going to be and all those good things. So things to keep in mind as the water flows and as we need to stretch across and get to Panama. So let's go full speed and get these rolling. I also need to bring logs in.
A highly respected doctor has found out why the workers are constantly falling ill. A plague of mosquitoes is to blame for the spread of the yellow fever that is decimating the people. We should drain the swamps in which the infected mosquitoes are breeding like crazy. Until the problem has been resolved, we will face increased costs as we constantly need to import new, inexperienced workers.
Well, those increased costs are going to be on laying track. So we just need to know, let's mess with this yellow fever first. Drain these swamps. That's kind of cool. We'll see how we got to do that. And then we will see about changing this up. Hold on, where's this guy in the back? I want you to change line. New line. You're going to go from there to there. Okay? And I'm going to give you, by 3 friends. Go hang out. Line 2. We will... Oh, I might rename those lines. It's a little unneeded at the moment. So let's find out swamp number 1. What's behind the door? Swamp number 1. Here we have a swamp. Now what we need to do is deliver logs to the swamp. Easy enough. And that is actually not correct. Not logs. Planks. Planky planks. Whoa. Good thing I caught that. Because we got to get these logs up to the planks. Oh man, stuff to do. Flip this like this. Go like that. Now this one I'm going to put more on. I'm definitely going to put, let's go with that 7 number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close. New line. This guy's got to go from over here to over here. Now I still need to get some logs to the central warehouse. Okay? So that means I am going to need one of these. Just, how many? 16. These hold 6. We need a new line that goes directly from the logs to here, the central warehouse. We'll keep an eye on him. That's our special line right there. That's our special supply the central warehouse. But now we can go full speed, that we have all of our basics set up to start, which is we've got planks on the delivery, which, let me click on this and show you line 2.
The doctor has encountered a highly interesting species that no man has ever seen before, the Panamanian golden frog. There is a risk of rare animals becoming extinct soon if we flatten their habitats. The doctor thinks this would be highly regrettable. The more damage we cause to these areas, the faster the golden frog's chance of survival will fall. We can counteract this effect through reforestation.
Well, we have to save the golden frog. This is pretty cool. There's marked green areas across the map. See this big circle here? Big circle here. They're throughout the map. Big circle, big circle. No more big circles. What you got to do in the big circles, if you would like to. Chance of survival is 50%. Go to your trees. You guys know me and my tree machine gunning. Just go down here and go like this. Oh yeah, spread the love. Bob Ross it out. You guys know. Now we're going to get this going all over. This is going to be one of those little things that I'm going to do off camera and fill all of this in as much as possible. And what we're trying to do is save the golden frog. Trend rising. That means it can tell I put some trees down. But you're going to have to pay attention to that too if you build through these areas. That's going to happen. We have logs holding up on the way. Now, while he was chatting away, did you see that I changed something on my lines? I was delivering the planks to the central warehouse. I transferred that to where those planks now are being delivered to the swamp, because that's what needs to happen. We also have swamp number 2. So what I want to do is put one of these little tiny truck stops over at each swamp. The swampy episode. Now, where is swamp number 3? Come to me, my third swamp. All right, you, my friend, are going to come down here. Now, you could do some cost savings here. As you can see, it only has a limit of 50. That's like, oh no, deliver planks, just 10 to each of these. I don't know if these are still going to be able to make money. So what I want to do is get these guys rolling to Swamp 1. And I am going to go ahead and say new line. And we're going to go from here to here. And we're going to go close. New line. And we're going to go from here, which is the planks, to here. Now, all our swamps have lines. So we could call this, this one is swamp number 3. All right. Now this one, line 5, you are swamp number 2. Very good. And little line 4, come on now, swamp number 1. Yes, very good. Enter, enter, enter. Done, done, done. The stinky smell of swamp. Yes. Yes, steam little trucks. You are on the way. 5 grain being delivered. How much more on here? 6 more grain. 6 more grain. There's 12. 12 plus 5 equals enough for this. However, these guys should keep making money. But I'm going to go ahead and transfer this guy to swamp number 2. That's right, swamp number 2. Turn on around and get back to work. These guys look like they're handling the job just fine. Even shorting it a little bit. But that's fine. This is going to grow. The business is going to grow. And realize you're delivering just this little grain to the warehouse. Don't be trying to deliver grain to, say, here. Because that's bread, not grain. So that's not what you're trying to do. In case, I just realized people might try to do that. Because it seems like that might be a little bit something. You're like, hey, I'm trying to deliver food. But just hook up the central warehouse. Have 1 or 2 trucks. So now it'll take each, the steam lorry. Wow. What are they all? Are they all going over there now? Turn around. And you. I want you to go on... Oh, line 2. I'm so confused. I thought line 2 was swamp 1. What is... Oh! No, sorry. Sorry! Logs. Logged. You've been logged. Line 2 is... Wow, that's swamp 1. That's why it's good to name stuff, Monty. Then you don't get all confused. However, these guys need a switch. This guy needs to go to swamp 3. Because, see, I only need to take 10, right? That's too many of these guys on this. I need this guy to go back to logs. I need way more people on logs. Line 3. Where's line 3? Line 3, line 3, line 3 is... Oh, no. That's logs. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. I know what the other one was. The other one is logs to central warehouse. So we're not wrong. It's just confusing. That's what logged is. These can be central logs. Central logging. Logs. Loggy. Log. All right. Good. Good. Very good. 9 minutes. Okay, we'll get Swamp 1 done a little bit faster, but that's all good. And the chance of survival has risen to 51%. So what I suggest is while you let time fly, go around. Trees. trees. And just make sure you're throwing them in the circles. And just so you don't get burnt out on plopping trees around. And hopefully, I gotta say, hopefully we get a brush that would be like the terrain tool. Say this, like a brush size. Can I have a tree brush that's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You know, I want something that's like a brush size. Please and thank you. I appreciate it. And moving on. Okie cars are on the move. Look at all these people on logs. So we're going to go by road vehicle 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that's the random number that popped up. And we're going to go logs. Real logs. No playing around logs. Because if we don't get the logs here, well, it doesn't help us at all. Because we got to make the planks. And our production is low. And I bet anything that said, where is it? Try to deliver more logs. So that's what these guys are doing. They're on the case. They're going to deliver more logs. Full speed ahead. We've got food. We've got wood. We've got planks and we've got red numbers. Got to get rid of those. Gondola. That's good because I want to get these swamps all figured out before we have to worry about building any trains out. But we don't even know why we would need to build trains. But this is about the Panama Canal, so something's going to change. Something's going to happen. How's it going, bosses? You got a bunch? You guys good? 6, 6, 6. All right. It's a little evil, but we'll take it. My point there is it looks like these guys are fully being utilized. That is good. Now, these logs are on their way as well. This guy, he's got a plank. Plank for the win. You know what? Dude. Nah, you got one plank. If I turned him around to go back to the factory, if I turn this guy around... Oh, look, you can't even see his one plank. I love that his little sidecar is where he stands. I don't know, this little mini train is cool. This has got to be one of the coolest little delivery trucks in the game. Yes. If I turn this guy around, I don't know if you saw it in the free play, he would not lose this one plank. He would actually go back and pick up 5 additional planks and then have a full load. But I'm going to go ahead and just let him deliver it for fun. Now, what I'm also wondering is, will we get a drop-off on grain now that we've hit our supply limit? It doesn't look like it, so this might just be free money. Free money, the best kind. I'm also thinking it looks like I'm going to need one more vehicle on that line, but that's okay. At the moment, we're going to skip that. We're going to look at all these logs here. But we got plenty of guys on the way, loading up. Look at them, big planks. We got little bushels and bundles and planks and no planks, just the raw material here. Good early money. What is that? How many digits do we have here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we don't want to accidentally bump up into 10 million. That is going to be hard, to be honest. If I go full speed, especially if we get a train, we're going to have to just be like wasting money. That's kind of funny. Use it while you can, though. Might as well. Work in that system. Anyway, what do we got going on here? We got central logs, 6 of them. We're almost done on supply the central warehouse. That's a great start. Now, do you remember why? First of all, the workers we've enticed here from the nearby islands require supplies. Okay, we're just stocking them with basic supplies, keeping them happy. I took a little long getting these initial set of logs, but it is what it is. And the central warehouse, nope, that's a road vehicle. Central warehouse. It looks like the limit's 50 of 50. So right now my grain is packed up at 50 at that consumption. So that means I might be delivering a little bit too fast. Consumption versus limit. So as long as we kind of stick around, see, watch the storage is kind of bumping up a little too fast, I think. Because once this production starts dropping, or this doesn't accept any more goods, these guys are going to start hurting. So I'm going to move this guy to Swamp 2. Even though we have the grain here, I think it's because we're ahead of the game. Because this production will eventually stop if the demand goes away. And we're hitting that limit. But we could get a few more logs on the central log line. which is cool.
The Culebra Massif is blocking the way to the Pacific. A cutting needs to be made through it deep and wide enough for the biggest of all the ships. But the excavated earth will need to go somewhere. Part of it can be used in the construction of mighty dams and locks. Then we'll have to dump the rest somewhere so it's not in the way.
Okie dokie, we're finally at the next point, the Culebra Passage. Transport the excavated materials from the canal dig site way up here. Look at that, look at the canal. We're gonna build it, folks. So we gotta get materials from here to the dam west and to the dam east. Okay, then we need to then dispose of the remaining materials to north and south. Ooh, supply the dams with stone in a timely manner so they don't run out of materials. Now, I don't know what you guys are going to do here, but I'm going to go with a train. We're going to go big money all the way. So let's click on these things. We also have to add a few more trees. A few more trees. Hopefully I'll remember to finish off the trees if I give a little pause break for you guys. Let's click on this.
All that rock we need to get rid of at the Culebra Cut is great for use on the dams. But once the dams are completed, the stony material needs to go elsewhere. Use the stony material accumulated during the excavation to construct the Katoon and Madden dams.
Oh, sweet. So we're not only building the canal, we're going to be building these dams, which you can kind of mysteriously see a little bit of them hiding underwater. So we've got to get some more stone and build these dams out. That's cool, too. Additional missions on the way. So a bunch of stuff to do. This is a whole change to the game, right? This is not just, let's deliver some passengers.
The excavated material that isn't used to build the dams needs to be disposed of elsewhere.
Okay.
Preferably at a low-lying point somewhere that will be flooded later on by the canal. And ideally, don't pile everything on the same heap, so that the ships navigating the canal in the future don't just suddenly spring a leak.
Well, all kinds of cool stuff. Now we also have to equally distribute the stone, build some dams, save the golden frog, and we're not going to have to drain the swamps next episode because we're going to get that done right now. But while these swamps continue to get dug out, I'm going to throw down a pause for you all, and I am going to go crazy with the trees. Hold on tight. I'll see you in a second. Alrighty, welcome back. That wasn't too bad. We've got our chance of survival for the golden frog on 57% and rising. You can see that the delivering the planks to swamp number 2 is complete, and this is swamp number 1. We are delivering the final load, and this, well, that's swamp number 1. That's just the drop off here. Now, these are showing just like the central warehouse. There is a consumption and a limit. So I am just for fun going to keep one of these little steam lorries on each swamp line. Even though these are complete, you can see almost instantaneously these goods going on here, which there was 2. Was he only carrying 2? We need 2 more on line 1. Oh, nope, there they go. There they go. Slowly being consumed. I guess we delivered them. There's some in storage. They actually have to be consumed, it looks like, for that to count. Anyway, yep, there it goes. Number 1 done. And number 2. Where are you? I think it's going to be this guy right here. Nope, that's logs. That is logs. Where is swamp number... Oh, you know what? Swamp number 3. He can't just get it from here. He's got to go all the way up. So let's take a guess. Are you swamp number 3? You are not. You. I give up. Lines. Swamp number 3. Where are you? Hey, you're already full up. You are not as far as we thought, but at least you already have the planks, and you are on the way. So like I said, I didn't want to build any train tracks, but let's get planning while we watch road vehicle number 10 go from point A to point B. It'll be interesting. Anyway, there he is. Frogs on the way, trees on the way, trains on the way. We need a station, and let's start planning these things out. How big of a station do we want to go? I don't think we need to go bigger than 160. How much is it for the 240? It's on a flat surface. Let's see, 117, 118 on a flat surface. 100. Oh yeah, let's just go for 240. I doubt we're going to use all this space. No, you know what? Changed my mind already. Let's go right here. I want it to connect. I don't want to add any trucks or anything like that. So let's put this guy right up. Shift for precise turning. And I'm going to put him up here just in case we do change our mind on stuff. Let's see if this gives us enough range here. Ba-doom. Just for looks. Ba-doom. Might even fill this in with trees if it was a free play. Make it look all pretty. But for now, this is good. Also, we have to be careful here. We've got an area to build with some contour lines. Oh, no. Oh, no. I couldn't go down anymore. I thought it was nothing at all. We've got that bump to contend with. So I think we're going to go around. I was thinking, should we build another train station, say, here, and then truck them over? Or I'm thinking we might just have a split and have the train go out and drop them off here. We also have to drop stuff off here. We also have to drop stuff off here. And we also have to drop stuff off 1, 2, 3, up 4. These guys are kind of close together, so, all trains? Should we do any trucks? Because these two also we have to distribute evenly between south and north. Again, 1 train, 2 train, 3 trains, 4. I don't know. Let's stay tuned and find out. I want to finish delivering these planks. Deliver the planks, man. Get your job going. Get it. Because that's a big cost difference with the track building. This is all looking really good, though, up here. Central warehouse. Where is it? 24 of 50 of 50, and we still have food over here. I mean, these guys are still hauling full loads. So if we look at our lines here, green, 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 green. That's a lot of green. There it was, my friends. Swamps are being supplied. Thank you, my friend. We're going to keep you on this line. We could move some more people online this logs line to the central warehouse. However, again, we're not up for needing a ton of money. Look at all those trees. All those trees are new. We just need to get these swamps built out so we can get these trains going. We need a depot out this way. So let's do that. I wonder if these cost more right now. 20, I don't know. I think it's just the track building is going to be more expensive. Anyway, I want to build this here. There it was. Drained the swamps complete. And on that note, this concludes part 1 of Mission 3. Panama Canal with Monte. I hope you guys are enjoying it. It's been a good time. Fun time. But next episode, I want to get the trains a-rolling. And get the stone a-moving. And dig the canal out as fast as we can. Try to cause some drama in a good way. And get the stone really pumping out and really knock this out. So I'll see you guys next episode where we start hauling the stone. It's all about stone. So I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and see you in the comments. Peace.